So people often just assume success is a dollar figure. Maybe where you're getting your love from isn't where you get your absolute happiness. The next one's a really easy one, apparently. How do you succeed in life? Okay, right. It is a big question, but I'll give you my answer. What I thought was success when I was 9, 10, 11, 12 years old is different to success when I'm 20 or 30 or 40 or 50. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with netball, right? So success for me was to get in the rep team. Success for me was to win the grand final. So I defined success as my passion, which was netball. When I got into my 20s, I defined success as living a life and traveling. And so, yep, tick, got that. Traveled for seven years and had an absolute ball. When I got to my 30s, my success was to establish a family and try and create roots, which, I sort of did that in a mixed success. So people often just assume success is a dollar figure, right? I am successful because I have $1 million in my bank, right? I can tell you now there's a lot of very, very rich people who have more houses than all of us put together, but I can tell you now that they're not successful because they have a dysfunctional family, they are cheating on their wives, or the wives are cheating on them, they're miserable, they are just having the worst life despite the fact that they are very rich. I'm sure we've all heard of a family in Perth that one of the richest women in the world, and her children are suing her. I don't define her as success. I really think success goes down to fulfilment and happiness and whatever makes you happy, right? Some person's success could be, I want a Gucci bag, right? And I'm going to save up really a long time and I'm going to get a Gucci bag, and they've got a Gucci bag and that's their success. No problems with that. Success is defined on what makes you happy. For me, I truly feel successful when I have my family around me, that they're happy, and they want to be with me and play cards, right? That's when I find success. Success for me is to live a healthy lifestyle so that I can actually get out in the surf and actually surf those waves that scare me a little bit. Success is a very broad term, but I think ultimately success for me comes with happiness and fulfillment. I think the other thing, to find success is also really interesting, right? Because success comes in lots of buckets in my view. And you don't get success or you don't get happiness or fulfillment from one individual. You might get them from a few, right? They talk about there's 6 buckets that you need to get fulfilled to have true happiness and success. So one of it is, to feel nurtured and loved. Another one is pure joy. Right? And so maybe where you're getting your love from isn't where you get your absolute happiness, right? You're like that. For me, it's a girlfriend that I go surfing with every morning and we just laugh, right? She is just pure joy for me. Another one is mental fulfillment, right? So it is all about, how do I keep that thirst for knowledge going? And the next one is, for me, it is physical fitness. So how do I keep myself moving, which again creates endorphins, which makes me happy and it's fulfilled. And the final one for me is general health, right? Because I could have all the others nailed, but if I'm not healthy, it actually doesn't matter. So for me, they are my 6 things to success. I ask you, what's yours? If you could I'd love to hear from you. So if you can put in the comments what you believe is success and what defines success for you, I would be fascinated. Thanks a lot for joining me on my how-tos. There is a regular series of how-tos. Please click subscribe and you'll get access to all of them. What I really want from you, if you don't mind, any how-tos you want from me, please add in the comments. I'll read them regularly and I will use them as my ongoing series of how-tos. Thank you so much for your support and remember to subscribe.